All right, well, welcome everyone. Welcome to Chair Yoga, week 3 of 2024. So in today's class, like any other class we take together, it's important that you work within your boundaries, right? So it's important that if I'm doing something in the practice, for example, like maybe I'm doing a nice little lean and, maybe you have something going on over here, or you're recovering from surgery, or you just had radiation treatment, all of the above, I don't know, right? Protect what you need to, right? Work within the bounds of your body today. And just know that just being here today, you are already part of your wellness journey. So for today's class, I have a few things planned. We'll see how it goes, the best laid plans. Hi, Andrea. And we're going to start off with just a simple breathing exercise. And all we're going to be doing is equalizing inhale to exhale. Nothing too dramatic. If while we're practicing this breathing style, you start to feel uncomfortable in any way, just resume your normal breath. All right, no problem with that. We're going to do a little practice. We're going to also do some tapping today. And then we'll do our yoga practice, and then we will finish up with a nice little guided meditation that I have selected for today's class. So I hope you enjoy it. All right, so come into your seat if you're not already there. And we will sit up nice and tall for our breath work. So planting your feet on the ground, making sure that you have a nice tall spine here. And then relax the shoulders. So we'll just go ahead and relax the shoulders. Everyone make sure that your microphone is muted so that we don't hear things from your home. Just make sure you check. Gail, I think maybe your mic might be on. I know it's hard to figure these things out. I think the mic selection might be up at the very top bar of your screen. It says mic, and you can just click on it to mute it. No worries, take your time. Perfect. All right, so let's close our eyes if you feel comfortable doing that. And you can place your hands on your knees, or you can place your hands in your lap, wherever, doesn't matter. And then let's just notice our normal everyday pattern of breath for today. Noticing the sensation of the inhale and the sensation of the exhale. You might feel the body kind of fill up and lift a little with the inhale. And then you might feel the body retreat and relax on the exhale. And as always, nothing to fix here, nothing to change. We are simply observing breath. And now that you've had just a few moments to observe your breath, we're going to change the breath on purpose. So we're going to make our breath equal in length. So as you inhale, it's convenient to count, right? So we can count 1, 2, 3, whatever your number is, and then we'll make the exhale the same in length. By equalizing our inhale to exhale, we are bringing equanimity to our parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous systems. Taking 2 more here, equal inhale to exhale. then once you've completed your final exhale, go ahead and blink your eyes open if you aren't already. Yeah, beautiful. How does that feel? I hope it felt good, right? It's nice to just notice the breath. All right, let's begin with some tapping. That's going to be our first physical kind of exercise that we do today. And tapping is just a way to kind of also stimulate the nervous system. It's also really great for lymphatic movement. So we're not going to be doing anything too terribly difficult today. And the same caveat goes for this as well. If you start to feel uncomfortable or that this maybe just isn't for you, it's perfectly fine. You can just relax and, join the class when you feel ready. We're going to start by just taking these two fingers here. So I call these my peace fingers, like peace. So it's your middle finger and your index finger. And we're just going to tap lightly on our forehead. So you're just going to tap lightly. A couple of times. And then we're just going to come down to the cheekbone, so just under the eyes. And again, it's a light tapping here, very light. We're not trying to cause injury, right? So a light tapping. And then coming down, we'll come down to the jawline. And maybe move inward towards the chin. Coming to the chin, and then maybe even moving outward toward the jawline. And then back, chin, and then outward. Nice, coming back up to the cheekbone, very lightly. And then moving up back to the forehead. Just right above the eyebrows here. Nice, and then relaxing the arms down. Nice. All right, our next sense of tapping is also from traditional Chinese medicine. So this is also going to stimulate lymph movement. All right. So we're going to cup our hand, whichever hand we're going to start with, and we're just going to tap on the kind of the crease of the elbow here. So cupping the hand, we're just going to do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch hands, left hand, whichever hand you got, cup your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to go right under the armpit here, cupping. 1, 2, 3, 4. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Going to cup the elbow again, but only 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Switch. 1, 2, 3. Underarm. 1, 2, 3. And other side. 1, 2, 3. If you guessed it, we're down to 2. Here we go. 1, 2. There's a pattern here. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Down to 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. Nice. So in traditional Chinese medicine, at least the gentleman that I was getting this information from, I'm getting a little warm, I'm taking this off. He did a total of 9 taps, so 9, 8, 7, 6, right? But as they say, we ain't got time for that. So I just did 4 instead. I thought that was plenty, just to kind of give you an idea of what that looks like. And you can always do these things on your own, as you're sitting and watching the news or whatever, you can do a little tapping, right? All good. All right, let's start off with a little movement in the feet. So I'm just going to have you slide one leg out and then bring that leg back. Slide the other leg out and bring that leg back. We're going to do that again. Out and in and out and in. Last one. Out and in and out and in. I'm going to slide one foot out and I'm going to lift my toes and then I'm going to point my foot. So the foot is kind of off the floor a little bit, hovering. I'm going to flex the foot, make the foot flat, and then point the toes. Let's layer in the breath. We'll inhale here. Exhale as you flex. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex. One more. Inhale to point. And exhale to flex. And then release that foot down, slide it back in. Other side. Letting the leg come out a little bit, hovering that foot up off the ground. We'll inhale to point. Exhale to flex. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Letting my foot come down and sliding that foot back to the underneath my knee. Body circles. So I'm going to bring my whole body forward, out to the side, back towards my seat, and then to the other side. So we're making really nice round circles here. And you can coordinate your breath with these as well. So maybe inhale as you come forward and exhale as you bring it back. Maybe one more. Oh, I feel this in my hips, in my spine, in my shoulders even a little bit. And then coming back up. And then we move in the opposite direction. This is where I get a little awkward. So coming to the other side. So I went clockwise the first time around, and now I'm moving my body counterclockwise. Nice. Maybe two more if you're up for it. I do hear some clicking going on in my own anatomy. I don't know about you guys, but okay. And then coming right back up to the middle. Beautiful. Moving the spine in flexion and extension with our cows and our cats. So I'm going to turn to the side so you can witness what I'm doing from the side. It may be a better visual for you. Again, planting my feet on the ground. And then with my inhale, I'm going to fill up my lungs and let my heart and tailbone lift. And then as I exhale, I'm going to decompress and round the spine. Inhale, rising up, filling up, opening up. And exhale, coming into flexion. Inhale to extend and expand. And exhale to round and decompress. And then coming right back up to the middle. And then I'm going to come back and face you guys. So, all right. So from here, we're just going to move a little bit into the shoulders, and then we're going to go ahead and move into our sun salutations. So just a little shoulder work here. Let's inhale, lift those shoulders up. Little squeeze at the top, and then exhale, let them down. Inhale, lifting up, a little squeeze. Exhale, letting them come down. Last one, inhale, lift. And exhale down. A couple of shoulder rolls. I'm going to do alternate shoulders. So I'm just going to come here this way with my right shoulder and then the other shoulder. So each shoulder is moving at its own pace and separate from the other. Ooh. Yep, sometimes we carry tension in the shoulders, so little moves like this can help release some of the tension. And then we'll pause here and then opposite direction. So we'll go forward. This one almost reminds me of swimming, right? So we have that kind of forward movement, like we're doing the crawl in the pool or something like that. Maybe 2 more on each side. Last one for me. Ooh, nice. And then just settling right back in when you're ready. Perfect. All right, it's time for sun salutations. So we're going to get nice and warm, which can only be a wonderful thing on a day like today when it's 28 degrees. So, yeah. My walk from the garage, the hospital garage to here, I was just, like almost running, but then I was worried about the ice, so I couldn't really run. I was slushing along. Anyway, here we are. Let's begin. Again, it's for those of you that might be new to class, our sun salutations are sequential. We take a move, we do that move a couple of times, and then we add on to that move. Do that, the next move and the next move. So by the end, we have about 4 or 5 different sequences that we're doing all in a row, and it's a great way to warm up the body. So, all right, without further ado, sitting up nice and tall in our chair mountain, releasing the arms down by our sides. Palms can face forward if that feels okay. And then we'll begin. Inhale. If you can lift the arms all the way up, go ahead. If you're halfway, that's okay too. Exhale, turn the palms away and land them down. Beautiful. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale, palms down, relax. We'll do one more. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, landing. That felt pretty good. Let's add on. Inhale. We're going to drop one arm. Exhale. Inhale, reach up with that extended arm. Exhale, side bend. I'm holding on to my seat for support. If you don't want to, though, you can just let that arm dangle. Inhale to lift that arm again. Exhale here. We're going to lift that other arm. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bend. Again, I'm holding on to my seat for support, but you don't have to. If you want to get a little core workout here and you let that arm dangle, believe me, your core is going to kick in. Excellent. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale. Inhale, both arms reach again. Exhale, land. All right, we're going to do that again, those 2 moves, but we're going to do it a little quicker this time. All right, here we go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Both arms up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, land. Again. Inhale, reach. Exhale, arm drops. Inhale, reach. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, both arms. Exhale, down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bend. Inhale, both arms lift. Exhale, land. All right, last one before we add on. Inhale. Exhale. Lengthen. Side bend. Both arms up. Exhale, one arm down. Lengthen. Reach. Both arms up. Inhale. Exhale, land. Nice. We're going to add on to the sequence. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, arm down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, side bend. Both arms reach high. Inhale, coming forward, reach forward. Let your thighs and chest come toward one another. Bring your hands to your shins. Push into your shins, come halfway up. Draw the shoulders back. Lengthen through the crown of your head. And then exhale, fold back down, release. Press into your feet, rise back up, reach your arms high, and then exhale, land it. That's a lot, but we're gonna do it again. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to reach. Exhale to bend. Both arms reach high. Inhale. Other arm drops. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bend. Both arms reach up. Folding forward. Exhale, release. Hands to shins. Halfway lift with a long spine. Exhale, folding forward. Press into your feet, reach up towards the sky as you rise up. And then turn the palms away, exhale. Again, here we go, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Both arms up, you guys are doing great. Exhale, arm down. Inhale, reach and stretch out that side body. Exhale. Both arms lift. Exhale, fold forward, release. Hands to shins. Inhale to lengthen, flat back extension. Exhale, folding forward. Reaching high to the sky. And then turn the palms and exhale. We've got one more move to add on. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, arms. Dropping one. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bend. Both arms up. Folding forward. Hands to shins. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Rising and reaching. Twisting to one side. I'm holding on to the back of my seat and placing my opposite hand against the outside of the opposite knee. This is just adding a little bit of resistance so that I can go just a little bit deeper in my twist. Nice. With your next inhale, let's come back to the middle with arms lifted. Inhale. And then exhale, turning to the other side. Chin is level, shoulders are relaxed, muscles of the eyes are soft. This is our first little twist, so we want to take our time and be gentle. With your next inhale, come back to the middle with arms lifted. Inhale and exhale. All right, we're going to put it all together. We've got all the ingredients for our sun sal here. We're going to go through this about 3 or 4 times, and we'll be finished with our sun salutations. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, both arms up. Drop the other arm. Inhale, side bend. Inhale, both arms up, coming forward with the exhale. Forward fold. Hands to shins. Inhale, halfway lift to lengthen. Exhale, folding forward. Reach up, rise up. Exhale, twist. We're not going to be here as long. Coming back to the middle. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, twisting to the other side. Rotation. Inhale, coming back to the middle, lifting up. Exhale, landing down. All right, 1 down, 2 to go. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, drop 1. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reach. Both arms rise. Folding forward. Hands to shins, halfway lift. Exhale, folding again. Rising up, reaching up. Twisting to one side. Inhale, lifting again. Exhale, twisting to the other side. Inhale, center, rising. Exhale, landing. Really nice, guys. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, rise. Exhale, drop. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. Both arms rise. Inhale. Folding forward. Exhale. Long spine, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rising up, pressing into your feet. Twisting to one side. Exhale. Inhale, both arms rise. And exhale, other side. Nice. Inhale, back to center. And exhale, releasing down. Nice work, everyone. Wow. So hopefully we're feeling nice and warm and like our joints and muscles and everything is a little lubricated now. We've had a little bit of movement. We're moving into a couple of strength poses. So I'm going to move into a warrior 2. To do that, I'm going to take one leg, place it over the side of my chair like so. The other leg can just come to a wide squat, right? If that's just what I'm feeling today. Or I can begin to extend that leg forward. I can have a soft little bend in this knee as well. So I don't want you to lock the knee here, right? So we're not going to lock the knee. We'll have a little soft bend in that knee. So here I've got one foot facing this way and one foot facing this way. So they're kind of making a nice little right angle. They're perpendicular to each other. I'm going to turn my shoulders to face my front foot and make sure the shoulders are aligned over the hips here. So I'm not leaning to one side or the other. I'm really stable right here. I'm going to draw my belly button in just a little bit, just to kind of engage my core. And then I'm going to add those arms. Nice. So adding the arms here, reaching forward, reaching back. But again, I don't have to lock the elbows out, right? I can have a little soft bend there and still be really effective at the arms in this pose. I'm going to go ahead and flip that front palm, and I'm just going to pat myself on the back. I can already feel the sensation of stretch happening here on this side, right? I feel it in my tricep, kind of even into my serratus anterior here. So here I am, I'm dropping this, I'm going to go ahead and drop this arm, and I'm going to lift that elbow. I'm going to hold on to my chair here just for stability, but if you would rather not and just use your core, you can let the arm drop, right? I'm hanging on just for today. Lifting that arm up, I'm really feeling that stretch in that side body. Taking one more inhale here. And then as I exhale, I'm just going to open back up to my warrior two. Yep, here we go. I'm going to place my forearm onto my thigh here. Continue to manipulate this shoulder a little bit to open. And then if it feels okay, I'm going to lift this arm up. If it doesn't feel good to lift this arm up, I can always place, again, my hand behind my head, or even just leave the arm down, right? So reaching up, then I might be able to reach by my ear. And I've got one more place if you're interested, right? Keyword, interested. I'm going to take this hand, bring this arm behind my low back, and reach around for that inner thigh. So I don't know if you can see this, but my hand is on the inner thigh here, really giving this shoulder a heck of a stretch here. This is a half bind, is what it's referred to in the yoga world. Nice. Let's release that if you've got it. I'm going to reach my arm back up. Inhale. Exhale. And then moving back to my warrior two. Inhale. And then releasing my arms down. That's a lot. We're going to move to the other side. Ooh, I can really feel the stretch in my adductors here from that pose. So let's fix the other side, right? So we gotta do that. All right. Planting my foot here in my warrior two stance. Knee over ankle, knee in line with hip bone. Deciding whether I'm just going to come to that wide squat, which is perfectly fine, or if I'm going to slide that leg out with still a soft bend in this knee. Turning my shoulders again to face the front. This side definitely feels a little more, I want to say, awkward for me. I have less range of motion on this side. So I'm going to honor my body, and I'm just going to go as far as I can without pain or strain, right? We don't want pain or strain. I can feel my body moving in this direction, but I'm not forcing it. Here come those arms. So arms are reaching, lengthening, but without locking the elbow. Yeah, awesome. Flip that front palm over that bent knee, pat yourself on the back. And then we'll do that little lean. I am, again, going to hold on to my seat bottom and lift that elbow. Whew, definitely feeling a lot of stretch here. You may also, right, I'm feeling it here through my tricep area, coming all the way down the side area here, serratus anterior. Yeah. Awesome. With your next inhale, bring yourself back up to your warrior two. Yeah. And we'll place our forearm down on the ground. Down on the ground. Are you kidding me? On your onto your thigh. Lifting your arm up. I don't know where I just went for a minute here. And then reaching by the ear if that feels comfortable for you. If it doesn't, you can stay here. You can go here. You can just leave that arm alone, right? And then for those of you that are interested in maybe trying the half bind on this side, all we do as we take that arm behind us, reach around for that inner thigh area. Definitely have a little less range of motion on this side. And again, it's just an observation I'm making. It's not anything drastic or tragic. Just the way we're built sometimes. Really feeling that stretch in the shoulder here, feeling a slight rotation in the spine as well. Nice. Let's release that bind if you've got it. We're going to reach that arm back up. Nice. And with your next inhale, coming back to your warrior two. Excellent. And then releasing the arms down, and we'll go ahead and bring that leg back here. So moving into some balance. So I was reminded yesterday that how important balance is, especially in weather like this, right? Those of you that are experiencing this wintry mix. So things can get slippery, there's ice, there's slush, there's uneven pavement. So balance is really important, you know, and the more we practice, the more able we are to, you know, catch ourselves if we find ourselves on an unstable ground, right? Which is really important. So I'm going to go ahead and stand up for this particular balance practice today. Or if I need it to move back or forward. Oops. You might not be able to see the top of my head, but that's okay because the top of my head is not involved in this practice. So we're gonna take tree pose today. So just coming back to a traditional balanced posture. I always like to have my chair nearby or a wall nearby for support in the event that I get a little wobbly and need that extra support. So as we stand here, we're just going to kind of root down into our feet, creating a nice stable place for us to begin our practice. I'm going to shift weight into the leg that's closest to my chair. And then I'm going to turn this foot out to the side. And maybe I keep my big toe on the floor today. Maybe that is important for me for balance today. And I just kind of lift that big toe up intermittently to see how I feel. And that's great, right? That's perfect. That's balancing. Maybe I take my whole foot off the floor and place the sole of the foot somewhere between my ankle and my knee. Maybe that's where I'm practicing today, still having my support of my chair nearby. Perhaps I might be able to bring my hands to heart center and then softly gaze at something that isn't moving. We call this soft gaze. This pointed concentration in Sanskrit is known as your drishti. And here I'm rooting down into that foot on the floor. And I'm noticing my breath as I release tension in the eyes and jaw and shoulders. And then from here, I'll release my arms down. I'm just going to bring my knee forward and I'm going to lift that knee up. Might hold on to my chair here. And I'm holding here for 2. One more inhale. And then slowly replace that foot down. I'm going to shake out this ankle and foot because, boy, it was working pretty hard, supporting me. So I'm going to move to the other side of my chair for my second side. So this time shifting weight into the left foot for me and figuring out where I want to go with my tree pose on this side. And it may look different than the other side, right? Maybe you need a little more support. Maybe you're feeling kind of confident in your balance today and wanting to maybe bring the foot a little higher. No, maybe not. Maybe I'll try it one more time. I always try to have a sense of humor about balance because even though it's no laughing matter, sometimes we get a bit wobbly. And that's okay. That's all part of the practice. Notice your core, maybe draw your belly button in just a little bit here, creating that really nice foundation for your tree trunk. One more inhale here. And then as you exhale, you might drop the hands down. Turn that knee forward if you can. Lift the knee up. See if you can balance here for 2. Reach up through the crown of your head. And as you exhale, gently bring that foot back down. Nice work, guys. All right, it is time for a little meditation. I did bring a little guided meditation to share with you today from one of my favorite books, 99 Visions. If you are interested in staying, please do. If you can't, that's okay too, right? So you do what you have to do. I would love for you to become comfortable here. So if you want to just relax in your chair, wherever you happen to be, you can do that. I don't need you to be in Chair Mountain. Or if you have, a sofa nearby or a bed nearby and you'd rather lay down for this, that is perfectly fine too. So, and here we go. Let's go ahead and take a cleansing breath to start our practice. So inhale into the nose, filling up. And then a nice ha breath out. Trying again, inhale. And one more, inhale. Beautiful. Closing your eyes. See yourself as you are today, perhaps standing barefoot on the outer edge of a huge labyrinth or maze made of tall hedges, pine trees, and rosemary. As you stand there, take a few centering breaths, really feeling the inner aliveness and magic spark inside you. While still standing at the entrance of this maze, you may want to bring to mind a certain important topic you are working with. Perhaps state a new intention or just keep an open mind. Have a sense of how the journey through this labyrinth is capable of healing you, helping you, and bringing you to the next level. When you are ready, take a generous breath and enter the labyrinth. This first step sets the tone for the rest of your walk. So harness all of your good intent when you enter. Keep moving through the maze and surrender to the feeling of walking and breathing in the fragrance of the pine and the rosemary. Feel any intentions or questions that come up for you rise into the sky as you walk. This way, various forces can go to work on them for you as you keep moving through the labyrinth. Now see yourself arriving at the center of the labyrinth. And there's a huge ball of warm light, like the light from the sun. And it's shining brightly from atop of a large pedestal. Breathe in and out this sacred healing light and take it in. Let yourself bask and bathe in its glow. You have earned this love, forgiveness, and power for full healing. You witness strands of this light reaching out and embracing you, and just providing you with the warmth and the goodness that you are ready to enjoy. Taking a gentle breath into the nose. And perhaps sighing the breath out again. Bringing yourself back into your room, into your environment. And then whenever you're ready, you can blink your eyes open. I just want to thank everyone for coming to practice today. I'm so glad we're finally kind of getting a handle on this new platform. I don't want to jinx it, so no, we did great today, everyone. We really did. Thank you so much for being patient with us, and I hope to see you all again soon. So, namaste, my friends.